My name is Horace Small, and I'm the director of an organization called the Union of Minority Neighborhoods. We're based in Roxbury, and I'm a resident of Jamaica Plain. I come from a family of Republicans whose political views are repugnant and nauseous. I'm the only brain damaged lefty in the bunch. And my particular role model was a cousin who was the coolest, the baddest, always dressed well, always had all the girls, and that's what I struggled to become. And he always had answers. So he knew that in '64, '65, when he graduated high school, I'll go into service for 2 years and they'll pay for my college and everything will be square. Well, he never came back. Stepped on a landmine in Vietnam. And that was really my first time dealing with death. It was my cousin's death that changed me. There was just something wrong with trying to fight for freedom in Southeast Asia, and I'm turning on the news every night and kids are getting fire hosed in Birmingham. There was something fucking wrong with that. And around '68, '69, the whole busing thing came up in Boston. We didn't expect to see, people trying to, white men trying to impale black men with flagpoles, adults screaming nigger. If you were black, you paid attention to that stuff. We formed this thing, Students Against the War, and I was trained by the farm worker, Cesar Chavez, who became a very, very dear friend of mine before he passed. I've had my ass whipped by police officers. I mean, I know what that's about. I've been arrested 44 times for things I believe in. My immediate response was horror, for a number of reasons. One was that I have friends in that building. Lost two very, very close friends, Kevin Bowser and Billy Johnson. And Kevin was there to train a group of welfare to work moms, and nobody ever talks about those 200 welfare to work moms that got killed in that thing. And nobody talks about the 140 black men, black and Latino men that were there to see their probation officers that morning. The other reason is that when I would go to California, Flight 11 was the one I would go on. And I actually did know the crew. And I also knew that things were never going to be the same. I really mourned for my country. But 75% of the country still think that Saddam Hussein told those idiots to fly into the World Trade Center. Although the commission said they had nothing the fuck to do with it. Only 11% of the people in this country read newspapers. How frightening that shit is. I mean, we are in fact the dumbest people in the industrialized world. How do we begin to start talking to all those white labor guys who live on the North Shore, who endorsed a Democrat but voted for Romney? Why did you vote for Romney? Well, he's just like us. Well, no, the fuck he's not. Okay, you work for a living every day. He doesn't. He's a venture capitalist. He's running around buying the companies that you work for, okay, and putting your ass out of work. He's a Mormon. He doesn't even drink coffee. You drink beer. I mean, there's nothing similar. And how we ultimately respond to that are these long-winded, academic, bullshit tripe that the average, high school graduate whose idea of getting the news is reading the fucking Metro on the train in the morning, we lose them. Describe someone that I love? Okay, that's easy. I am married to probably the most wonderful woman on earth. She is, I think a good marriage is someone who has your political views. This woman my partner has my political views. And she's decent, she's honest, she's simple. She feels, she's compassionate, she loves deeply. She's a giver. She's incredibly smart. She's focused. Other people matter. She believes in justice. She's a good heart. She's got a great ass. I still look. Okay? I still look. All right? I ain't gonna lie, but I know damn good and well that what is out there is not as good as what I have at home. Oh, it's kind of hard right now. Would you take 2? Like, sure. Fucked up? Social change is a lifestyle. It's not a job. You have to live it every day. Somewhere along the way, I hope I made a difference. And if I didn't, fuck them if they can't take a joke.